not this weekend.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition. But right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And they'll use the ground game here. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones that get what you need. And he barely got the first down. He got it.
Heavy.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards.
Get him, open the door.
And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And that is the kind of hard hit you expect to see, Kirk, in a rivalry game like this one.
When these rivalry games, players seem to play their best. And right now, they are flying around and putting big hits, especially when you hit that quarterback.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Toss play to the outside. Finding some room at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Hey, they upstairs.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Heading left after the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Running with purpose. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Appreciate it, champ. Appreciate it. They should have had the green pants on here.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Irish. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. A running play called on 4.
What? Okay.
Breaking free at the 35.
Oh,
and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way.
Should have just played it the same way I played it last time. I thought she was coming with your famous RPO some type of way.
He ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It's a good matchup. Seen that from the jump once you press it.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the
Well, you
field.
could have had your safety help over the top instead of bringing them down to the middle of the field.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21.
Sure.
That's where the drive will start.
For sure. But shit, rather stop a fucking touchdown than a goddamn first down. First down, you later see another day.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He shreds the tackle. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So we reach the 2-minute warning. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Again, makes it second and medium. He's a wide open receiver coming.
He was laying
The
downfield.
tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Here's a quick
He
throw
still
off
caught
the
that.
fake. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. You potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Get the... Oh, my God. You got to get out the way.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Oh, wow.
Tackle in the field of play as the first half clock runs out. They elect not to try the field goal, come up empty. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this 3rd quarter. Just didn't pan out. I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up by the quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble.
Maybe.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a wasted possession. In the 2nd half of a tie game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
Get some
Shit, 98 speed, nigga. He gone.
He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. And then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Irish.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Oh, no.
Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there.
You've been getting kicked. The ball about to be kicked out of bounds. Squib kick every time, champ. Fuck that.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. That run moves the ball across the 35. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has gotten fun, a bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Look at this.
Fuck, I fucked that up. Circle was wide open.
Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the run and
Hey,
preventing
you should be
that
happy
play
in
from
that
bouncing to the
bitch.
outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Yeah.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Trying for a fourth down completion.
Let's go.
Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to
34, get out there, man. I'm following you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cut quickly. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll run the option.
Wow. Get him, tackle him, tackle him, tackle him.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, it's play action. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford them down on the scoreboard now. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 15. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch it. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Gets off a stroke kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He's going to take off here.
Wow.
Breaking free at the 35.
That's crazy.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field.
Ain't nothing like the body. I ain't saying nothing I like it. I ain't saying I dislike it. A play is a play.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion.
Shit, that's game.
The pass is picked off. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession. They've thrown a pick-6 last time out here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sack in the play, could not escape the pass.
All this fuck. Now you don't want to block, bro.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Like, yo.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Royer. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
What? He touched it first? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. God damn.
Coach, he will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that pick.
They'll feed the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Leading here late in the game will keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he's looking to make a big play down.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Number 12. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have